and you try to enjoy separately from Krishna. Nikata star, standing close by. Nikata star, Maya Tore. Maya is standing close by. Japati Adhare, and she'll slap you down. So
Dangerous.
it's dangerous. Very dangerous. Therefore, Prabhupada said, my only complaint of my disciples is they're not sufficiently scared of Maya. So,
Yeah. So my question was, if you are aware of something you have done and you are remorseful and you have apologized, but the person is unwilling to forgive, or there is no forgiveness, what can you do?
so Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur mentions in Madhurya Kadambini about this, and he says one should sincerely seek forgiveness of the Vaishnavas. And then somehow or other, if for some reason that they are not accepting or they are not willing to forgive or whatever it may be, then the second thing one can do is do some seva for that Vaishnava, even if they don't allow directly, some indirectly, you can do some service for that Vaishnava. And ultimately he says one must just surrender to the holy name and wait for the Vaishnava to, and in that way our sincere hope is that the Vaishnavas will eventually give us their mercy. So that's basically what we have to do. For most Vaishnavas, they will, if we sincerely submit ourselves, once, even in a disagreement with a Vaishnava, the moment we take the ego out of it, everything will generally be okay. Like two Vaishnavas are having an argument, and then if one can just take the humble position, just takes one of them. If one will take the humble position and say, okay, you know what, I'm wrong, it's me. Then immediately the other one will think, no, it's me. Then they'll start having an argument about who's the right one. That would be a nice argument. So somehow to sometimes say sorry is difficult. It's so difficult to say those words. Like sometimes you're in an argument with someone and it's going escalating, and then there's a point in the argument when you realize, oh no, I'm wrong. It's going back, but you think, oh my God, it's got to the escalation point, this point. So in your mind you're thinking, you know what, I'm wrong. And then what do?
Still continue.
Just carry on arguing. What to do now? We got into it, we got to see it out, all the way, because the ego is so strong. The ego is so strong. Therefore, Hiranyakashipu represents ego. Cannot be killed in the night or the day. Cannot be killed on the ground or the air. Cannot be killed inside or outside. Cannot be killed by, it's literally like that. It's like so difficult. It's so elusive, the ego. Therefore only Nishingadev come and just... So anyway, we can pray to Nishingadev to... Anyway. Maybe you want to, maybe you don't want to. It could become dangerous if you ask Nishingadev to remove your ego. He could start actually doing it, and then it would become a little critical. But we pray, yeah.
I think one last, maybe last one, I don't know when.
Many last ones.
No, but when you talked about ego, it's like sometimes I feel there's a thin line between ego and self-respect. How do we?
For us, more important than self-respect is to always be a servant in every situation. Krishna is attracted by us being a servant. Sometimes to be a servant, you have to take the humble position. Sometimes to be a servant, you have to take a strong position. Maybe also. The point is, the mood of being a servant is the most important mood. Like sometimes someone may be, for example, in management, say for example, and then someone is taking advantage or exploiting, then one has to take a very strong position. No, this is wrong. But behind that is a mood of service. So it's not so much about self-respect or ego or these things, but it's about being a servant. Ask yourself in any given situation, am I being a servant to help others, to serve Krishna in the situation? Or has it become about me? Is it about me or is it about Krishna? If it's about you, then it's ego. If it's about Krishna, then it's self-respect. Because what is the self? What is the self?
Part of Krishna.
Jivera Swarupa Hoy.
Krishna.
So the self, what is the self? The self is a servant of Krishna. So self-respect means to always respect your position to be a servant of Krishna. So whether you're a leader, big person, small person, this person, that person, always ask yourself in any situation, am I acting as a servant? If you are, then you are pleasing Krishna, then you'll be happy. And if you're not, then it's going to lead to problems. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Sutapa Prabhu ki
Jai.
His Grace Radhakanda Prabhu ki
Jai.
His Grace Godra Vihari Prabhu ki
Jai.
Thank you so much on behalf of the Radha Govinda Sangha. Thank you so much for all three of you for your wonderful katha. So many takeaways from here. Relationships, obviously, something very, very important for everyone in material life as well as spiritual life. So this was a wonderful class and lots to learn. Thank you. What's the next program?
Aarti.
Damodar. Okay.
No,